Hey guys, today we're at another Walking Dead location. I'm gonna turn it over to Bert and he'll tell you what we got. Thanks for watching.
Are you? I mean it. Are you?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up. Let's pause it for a second. Let's look at this picture a little bit closer, and I'll show you some of the things that allowed us to recognize that this is the location. First off, we have over here in the left corner this bunch of blue boxes we see. Well, it looks like in the background there are several blue square shapes, which actually are it's a company across the street there that those are actually sliding metal doors. Another thing to show you is over here on the other side, on the opposite side, it's actually the roof you can see is kind of in triangular shape. That corresponds to this building here. And then also we have the big open space next to the railroad tracks where we actually pulled our cars in to park. On top of that, there is the curve in the railroad track with those two little signs right there. Alright, now let's look at this episode a little bit more.
Do you have any clue what that was to me? What this whole thing is to me? See, I have training in this shit.
Guys, they're doing something here. A bunch of rubble.
I'm not making it up as I go along, like with the stitches and the surgery and the... you to come with me because you're brave like my brother, and sometimes you actually make me feel safe. And I wanted you here because you're alone.
Lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. Lions, tigers, and bears, oh my.
Probably for the first time in your life. And because you're stronger than you think you are, which gives me hope that maybe I can be too. I could have gone with Tara. I could have told her I loved her, but I didn't. Because I was afraid.
See, when they're on the tracks, you can see this in the background. There's two little, where the road track curves in and out. You have those two little, whatever those things are. You think it was down that way? Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I'm just thinking of shots, like, lining them on in my mind. Like, where they were, and then I think a little further down.
That's what's stupid. Not coming out here, not facing my shit, and it makes me sick. That you guys aren't even trying because you're strong and you're smart and you're both really good people, and if you don't wake up.
thinks she died somewhere right around here, or was shot, because off her right shoulder you can see this little spot that has the planks, the wooden planks missing that you can see in the show. And then when she does get shot, you come over and you see Daryl over his shoulder. You see this rock pile right here. Now all this was not in the shot. And then ultimately Daryl catches her, lays her down gently after she's died, and it's right in this area.
You got something to say to me? You gonna clear the air? Step up on that high horse? No. You don't talk much.
It wasn't this, like when they filmed here, all this was not here.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing all
This is a ton of it.
Still getting the hang of her. Kicks like a bitch, but
I should have done it.
Oh, what's that?
You know, you have Rosita and Daryl here after they have just realized that Denise has been killed, and then you have the group come out from the woods here with Eugene in captivity, and then it becomes an all-out warfare after Eugene creates a distraction that leads him to the infamous bite off more than you can chew.
Seriously, I didn't catch what you said.
I should have killed you.
Yeah, you probably should have.
Right. And this is where I think they run off that way. This Dwight and the. It'd be cool if there was any like little shell casings.
That's what we want to look for, guys. Shell case. Guys, we are privileged to be with some Walking Dead fans today.
So here we are. Kind of begs the question, right? Who brought this on who?
Movie there not too long ago. Whatnot.
So we're looking at the map there, and it had like future locations.
Yeah, that one that I had on there.
I mean, I get that you'll just have to take my word for this, but she wasn't even the one I was aiming for.
Yeah. I'm hiding.
Kicks like a bitch. Nothing personal. Look, this isn't how we like to start new business arrangements. But
There's Bert with his lighting camera.
On makeshift gimbal.
so, what's your name?
Rosita, what do you want?
Well, Rosita.
I mean,
It's an extra job. I mean, who knows what
It
they
is an
do,
extra
but
job.
It's a whole job.
it's a job
I know. We went to the
to take the money.
That's not what I want. That's what you and Daryl are going to do.
But
yeah, she didn't really mourn her like
Right.
crazy. Yeah.
she didn't.
Just trying to see. I mean, it looks different down here.
What are you trying to?
You're going to let us into your little complex. It looks like it's just beautiful in there. And then you're going to let us take whatever and whoever we want.
What happened here, sir?
So just up the road is where Daryl and Rosita were with Denise, and they were talking on the railroad tracks, and that's when Denise got shot with the arrow.
Well, we blow Eugene's brains out, and then yours, and then his. I hope it doesn't come to that. Really.
What was the saddest part and what was the best part, the most thrilling part?
Daryl got his bow back.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was awesome.
You want to kill someone, you start with our companion hiding over there behind the oil barrels. He's a first-class a-hole, and he deserves it so much more than us three.
Go check it out.
Favorite character of the TV show?
The toss-up, Daryl and Carol.
You like Carol? Do you think Carol's losing it?
She's losing it.
See, I don't think she's losing it. Everybody says she's losing it, but I don't know. All right, you found a.
So yeah, we're just walking along the tracks here, and found a shell casing. So apparently that shootout with.
Because I'm sure they probably.
And- And you said you can confirm that that's a blank.
Yeah, the way that the top is shaped, did they crimp in the top? And that's it's a blank, so there was no bullet in here. So. That was just right here on the track, so this must be the area they had the shootout. So there's probably more
All right here, guys.
in this area.
This is darker right here. I don't know if that means anything.
They did a lot of shooting here, so there should be a lot of.
Yeah, you would
I'm sure
think.
they're not going to find them all.
So we did find one. All right, so guys, there's a field off this left, my left here. That could be where they ran off to after the fight with Abraham and Eugene and Daryl and Rosita.
Daryl, stop!
Right after they shot an arrow through Denise's eye. Some kind of factory, maybe cement factory.
watching another episode of The Walking Dead Location.
Excuse me, miss. I was wondering, you know, Denise picked to go through the woods with Norma Reedus instead of down the railroad track with Rosita.
Yeah.
What? Would you have done that?
I would follow Daryl anywhere.
That's what I was getting to, because I knew. All right, I'm gonna give you my predictions on the. I hear that there's a title character going to meet his maker or her maker at the end of season 6. I am gonna say some people say it's Daryl, some people say Glenn. I'm gonna say Glenn, and I'll tell you why. And then you just go off that. I think it's Glenn because Glenn and Maggie's about to have a baby, and they're in a relationship. I also hear that that Maggie may become the leader of Hilltop. I don't know how that happens. I guess she stays back. You know, evidently Rick's not going to be part of the Hilltop if Maggie's going to be. So my prediction is, okay, if Maggie is going to have a bigger part, then that probably means she needs to have options. And so you get rid of the love interest so she can have new love interest or pretend to have love interest.
Plus, she'll have like that. She'll be harder then. You lose somebody you love like that, yeah, she's going to get real angry, and she'll be able to make the tough decisions.
So who do you think, if a main title character dies at the end of season 6, who do you think it'll be?
Well, I would say definitely out of Daryl or Glenn, it would be Glenn. Can't imagine it ever being Daryl or Rick ever
Rick.
going.
Right, me neither.
They're like the show.
Because they're scared that they'll lose the part of the.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a big following.
All right. Well, hey, write in and tell us who you think, if a title character dies at the end of season 6, who would it be?